Now, as floods and mudslides devastate parts of the country, washing away homes, livelihoods and lives, another part of Kenya in the north is drying up. A silent crisis is unfolding in remote Dukana, more than 200 kilometers from Marsabit town, where drought is ravaging the land. Families are walking for miles in search of water. Our reporter Emily Chebet, who has just returned from the northern frontier, brings us the story of a haunting paradox that lays bare Kenya's climate inequality, a nation facing both extremes at the same time.
In the far north of Kenya, where the roads end and the desert begins, the land is a whisper of what it once was. The wind here carries not rain but dust, hunger and forgotten stories. The earth is parched, cracked open, gasping for a drop of life. In Dukana, more than 200 kilometers off-road from Marsabit town close to the Kenya-Ethiopia border, families are facing a dire situation. Dry water ponds and depleted pasture for their animals, the sole source of livelihood here. These women are from Konye village. It is noon and they've been walking in search of the precious commodity. This journey is routine, a journey not of choice but of survival.
We walk long distances to get water, and when I leave in the morning, I will come back in the evening and sometimes with salty water.
The same water that is killing in other parts of the country is desperately needed here. After the long, exhausting walk comes the wait. Each jerrycans take time and strength. The wells are shallow, barely holding what little the earth can offer.
Sasa tunatumia hiyo maji and it's not safe. Tunatumia because it's not salty, ni ya laga. Na watu wanatokanga 20 kilometers wakuja hapa almost 4 hours walking. Alafu wafike hapa tena watumia some hours kushota hiyo maji sababu ni kidogo.
The struggle is similar from North Hor to South Hor. A few water points donated by well-wishers are attracting communities from far and wide, eager to quench their thirst.
Mama, mbira yake ni moja tu, utaleta saa mbili huko, utakuja kwa hapa. Na maji tunataka, na maji ni kidogo, unakaa tu hivi hapa mpaka saa 11.
The latest statistics from the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies paint a grim picture. By early 2025, drought conditions had intensified, with counties such as Wajir, Kilifi and Kwale now entering the alert phase. According to IFRC, the arid and semi-arid lands covering nearly 90% of Kenya's land mass and home to over 70% of the country's livestock are facing critical shortages of both pasture and water. A drive through this rough terrain reveals the gravity of the situation, a landscape gasping for relief. If urgent action is not taken, next year could mirror the devastation of 2022 and 2023, years that left hundreds of families displaced and livelihoods destroyed. Selegabaro Dam, built in 2010, was once a beacon of hope for residents of Saru and Dukana. The dam held water to sustain the community for years, capturing runoff from the Kenya-Ethiopia hills. But that hope has long dried up. This structure broke down more than 3 years ago, and to this day, it remains unrepaired.
Tumekuwa inatumianga maji karibu mwaka 3, na sasa hizi ile ingine hapo chini imetoboka na haikai na maji, na hii kiharibika tutakuwa na shida kubwa sana, sababu tunaenda mbali almost 50 to 60 kilometers kutafuta maji.
As communities here in Marsabit County grapples with lack of water, some forced to go up to 20 kilometers or more to search for this crucial commodity. Some dams like this have been laying bare. The Kenya Red Cross has been working with communities here, rehabilitating water points and providing food relief. But in a region where reaching those in need is a struggle in its own, residents say it's not enough. They are calling for stronger long-term intervention, especially from the government. As floods ravage some parts of Kenya and drought grips others, the country stands divided by the same element that sustains life: water. This is a stark reminder of a country still thirsty, not just for water, but for equity. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV in Marsabit County.